Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop T-Mobile Park. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the M's are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Mike Moore gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And stepping in, Willie Randolph, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, number 50. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Don Mattingly will bat next. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Dave Wynn. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Jay Buhner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Rick Rhodes will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2. 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now to the plate, here is Phil Bradley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Griffey Jr.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. All even now, 2-2. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ready now is Ken Phelps. Runner's on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle, no score. Now at the plate, Jay Buhner, 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Batting 6, the catcher, Joel Skinner.
Digging in next, Joel Skinner. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Hit back toward, and that's off the second base bag. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
Next for New York, number 20. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
To the plate now, Mike Pagliaro. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now to the plate, Alvin Davis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate is Edgar Martinez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Mike Kingery.
So now to the plate, Mike Kingery. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
And now, Jim Presley. In his 7 at-bats in the series, he's picked up 5 hits, so he's really been locked in. A 1-1 home. Ball. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Dave Valley on the ground to third. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Into the box, Gary Ward. Just hung in there on that one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Willie Randolph. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Next to hit is number 50. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The first baseman, number 23.
Now into the box, Don Mattingly, singled in his last at-bat. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Dave Wynn. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, Jay Buhner. Mattingly at second, Wynn at first, 2 out in the inning. Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. So here is Harold Reynolds. Worked a walk his first time up. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in now, Phil Bradley got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
I can't tell you how big a play that is right there. It's so important to keep runners off base, but how about keeping the go-ahead runner off base? Your pitcher's fired up right now.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. pitches a called strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air down the right field line. Wynn is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Phelps, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Mariners leave one. It remains 1-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Joel Skinner. The 1-1 home.
Ball two. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Down to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, number 20. Yankees shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
1-2. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Mike Pagliaro waits on deck. Skinner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Up next, Mike Pagliaro struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. To first, right to him. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now back.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Willie Randolph. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, number 50, lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Alvin Davis.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman.
That's a ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Edgar Martinez. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ready on 1-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Mike Kingery. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to hit, Dave Wynn. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
One out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in will be Jay Buhner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Joel Skinner. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Buhner rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stan Clark will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Dan Clark.
Into the box, number 20. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Presley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners nothing.